Namaste, welcome my friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. For today's class, we're going to focus on the side body. I know a lot of times we forget. We just think about the front and the back side, but it really actually feels good to open up into the side body. So we're going to do some active movements, a little bit of yin practice to really get into the sides, and once you do that, you feel a sense of spaciousness. So for this practice, if you have a blanket, please go ahead and grab it. If you don't have a yoga blanket, just any blanket would do. We're gonna just make rolls of it and play with it. So please go ahead and grab whatever props you need, and I will meet you on your seat. First of all, just take your blanket or block or something and sit on top of it. You can cross your ankles and just kind of wave a little bit side to side. Notice what's happening in the side of the hips, maybe the low back, maybe the side of the ribs. And then take your arms out to the side, turn the palms up, take a nice deep breath in, and interlace the fingers and reach the palms of your hands away from the top of your head. Breathe deeply into the lungs. So right now your lungs are wide open. There's space here that you can really create space and breathe deeply into the lungs. And then exhale and lower the arms down. And do this 2 more times. Inhale. Palms are up. Reach up. Interlace the fingers. Turn the palms away. And then really lift. And notice if you're kind of letting the ribs jet open this way, I want you to draw the lower ribs in, the floating ribs. Draw it in so that you can really expand even the upper ribs, upper lungs. Inhale, and then exhale and lower down. One more time. Inhale, 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 inhale. Leave the shoulders away from the ears. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms up, stretch it out. And exhale and lower down. And then take your right hand to your left knee, just a nice little twist over to the left. Excuse me. And then switch to the other side. And come back to the center and let's just sit for a moment. So close your eyes. You can rest your hands on top of your knees, or I like to create this mudra where I'm putting, my palms are up and my left palm is turned up, my right palm is up, and I'm putting the back of my right hand inside, almost like 2 cups inside my left hand. And then close your eyes for just a moment. Let the shoulders fall away from the ears. Just notice the sensations inside the body. And then imagine the back of your eyelids as like a movie screen. So take your awareness to the back of your eyelids. So your eyes are closed and you're just seeing what's happening in the back of the eyelids. And then as you notice that, can you broaden that vision a little bit more? And most of us only imagine that from side to side, like almost like a peripheral vision. But really, it's not limited to that, right? So you can imagine what's happening behind you as well. Like almost like a 360 degrees movie screen in your eyelids. And notice how everything that's coming to our mind, whether it's a thought, whether it's a sensation in the body, even the breath, that everything is just happening in our consciousness, that it's not happening in our head. Right? That's why they say thoughts are just thoughts, because everything we think about and do, and it's just happening out there in our consciousness, that it's not just in the head. Right? Just notice that. I know that's a little woo-woo for some sometimes, but just notice how everything is just happening. All the sensations, all the thoughts, they just come and go. And then as you're ready, just blink your eyes open, please. And take your left hand to the left side of your body. Reach the right arm up and exhale and fold over to the left. And then draw that right elbow to your rib cage. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale and reach a little bit farther. Inhale, bring the right elbow down and exhale and reach and stretch it out. And last one, and we'll hold the last one. Inhale and exhale. And then as you pause here, can you rotate your rib cage up towards the ceiling a little bit more? Let that right shoulder soften away from the ears. Maybe take your gaze up towards the ceiling. And then coming all the way back to the center, lower the right hand down. Inhale, reach the left arm up towards the sky first, and then exhale and fold over to the right. And as you do, take a nice deep breath in. Bring that elbow down to your rib cage as you're rolling the rib cage open, and exhale and fold over to the right. Inhale. Even these movements, notice how even these movements are happening in our consciousness. Everything. It's not just in our head. Inhale. And exhale, and one more, and we're going to pause the last one. Inhale. And exhale, and then hold it here. As you hold it, can you soften the shoulders away from the ears? Maybe turn your gaze up if that feels good on your neck. Press that right hip, left hip down. And then inhale and come all the way back to the center. Bring your hands in front once again. Inhale, lift the chest up. And exhale, draw the chin to your chest as you round the back. And then hold it here. So think about your low back pressing to the back wall as your hands press firmly on the floor in front of you. Now roll the shoulder blades up to your ears and down your back, almost like you're a turtle. Draw the turtle out of its shell. Let the chest lift. The turtle head comes out of the shell. And exhale and relax. Bring your knees together, please. Put your feet flat on your mat. And then gently come up to the top of your mat. Keep the knees bent as you fold forward. Bring your feet closer to each other. Walk your hands over to the left side of the mat. As you do, that right hip wants to move forward. Can you straighten the right knee just a little bit? Keep the left knee bent. And then guide that right hip back, even as your fingertips reach the left side of your mat. Now drop the head down. Feel that nice stretch in the QL muscles, in the IT band, maybe on the right side. You can stay here, or you can take that left leg back behind the right foot. And then lean a little bit more. So the left ankle is behind the right ankle, and you're just leaning onto that right hip. And unwind, putting your left foot flat next to the right foot. Walk your hands to the center first. Drop the head down, shake the head side to side. And then walk your hands over to the right side of the mat. Straighten the left knee as you bend the right knee a little bit more. And lean onto that left hip. Feel that nice stretch. Now drop the head down so the shoulders are soft. You can stay here or take your right ankle behind the left ankle and then just lean a little bit more to that left side. Inhale. Bring that right foot next to the left foot. Bring the hands back down to the center. Drop the head down. Hands come to your hips and roll up one vertebrae at a time, please. Coming all the way up to standing. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Grab your left wrist with your right fingertips. Bring your big toes together, heels are an inch apart, and then fold over to the right. Pause here for a moment. Now notice if you're leaning forward or leaning back, can you open that left shoulder, the top shoulder, up towards the ceiling a little bit more, but at the same time, press that right hip, the opposite hip back as well. Inhale, come back to the center, grab right wrist with your left fingertips, reach out of the waist first, and exhale and fold over to the left. And same thing here, notice if the right shoulder is moving forward, can you move and open up the right shoulder back, but at the same time move the left hip back. Inhale, come all the way back to the center. Lower the arms down, come to the top of your mat if you aren't already there. Reaching the arms all the way back up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands come through the heart center and all the way down to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, fold, plant your hands down, step the left foot back behind you, left knee comes down to the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up. Grab your left wrist with your right hand, bend the right knee a little bit deeper. Draw those floating ribs in, just like you did earlier, and then fold over to the right. Take a nice deep breath here. Exhale it out. Inhale, come back to the center, lower the hands down to the floor, tuck your left toes under, pick up the left knee off the ground. And press to the bottom of that right foot to lift the arms up. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee, grab your left wrist with your right fingertips and fold again to the right. Pause. Lift the chest up, let the shoulders be soft away from the ears. Can you bend that right knee a little bit deeper? Inhale. Coming back to the center, bring your hands down to the floor and step the left foot next to the right foot. Inhaling, lengthen the chest halfway up. Exhale, fold forward, step your right foot back behind you. Right knee comes down to the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up. Bend into the left knee a little bit more, but at the same time, really engage your lower rib cage in. Grab your right wrist with the left fingertips as you fold to the left. Let that right shoulder soften away from the ear. Take a nice deep breath here. Keep opening the chest. Exhale. Inhale. Come back to the center. Bring your hands back down to the floor as you tuck your right toes under. Right knee comes up. Press to the bottom of that left foot to lift the arms up to high lunge. Bend the right knee. Bend the left knee a little bit deeper. Grab right wrist with the left fingertips and stretch it out to the side. Inhale. And exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Inhale, come back up to the center. Bring your hands to your hips and just step the right foot next to the left foot. Inhaling, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come through the heart center and fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, plant your hands down, step your left foot back, right foot back, come to top of the push-up, plank pose. Drop your hips down towards the floor. Keep the toes tucked under. Lift the chest up. Legs are straight and powerful and strong. Inhale. Exhale, roll back to downward facing dog. Bend one knee and straighten the other knee. Just kind of walk a little bit here, side to side. Notice what's happening in the back of those legs. And then inhale, float the left leg up behind you. Exhale, take the left ankle behind the right ankle as you bend the right knee, lean onto the left hip. Stretch it out. Stretching out the hamstring, Achilles tendon, the calves on that left side. Inhale, come back to the center, left foot next to the right foot. And then float the right leg up, inhaling. Exhale, take the right ankle behind the left ankle as you stretch out the right side of your leg, the back of your leg. So press the heel down as much as you can. Your left knee can be bent as deep as you want. Inhale, come back to the center, right foot next to the left foot. Bend the knees, look forward and hop, jump, or float or walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, hands come to your hips, come all the way up to standing. Right arm reaches up, grab right wrist with the left fingertips, stretch out the right side. Inhale. Come back to the center, stretch out the left side, switch sides. Fold over to the right. Inhale, back to the center, hands come to the heart center, fold all the way down. Inhaling, halfway up. Exhale, fold, plant your hands down, step the left foot back behind you. Keep the left knee off the ground if you can. Press the right foot through the bottom of right foot, come up, high lunge. Bend both knees, grab the left wrist with your right fingertips, stretch out the right. Inhale. Coming all the way back up to the center, bring your hands to the heart center. Spin your back foot flat and open your torso to the long side of your body. So you come into warrior two, bend the right knee. Take a nice deep breath here. Now bring the left hand on top of your left thigh. Reach the right arm up and over. Keep bending into that right knee. Exalted warrior. Pause here for a moment. Inhaling. Now as you exhale, bring that right hand all the way down to the floor. About a foot in front and to the side of the right little toe. And then float the left leg up into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Reach the left arm up. Now can you open that entire left side as you lift the left leg up a little bit higher. And then lengthen the bottom rib cage as you press the top rib cage down. Ardha Chandrasana again. Oops, excuse me, I'm losing my earpod. Inhale. Bow open the entire left side, open. And then exhale and lengthen the bottom rib cage. One more time. Inhale, bow open the entire left side. And then bottom rib cage extended. Lower the right hand down and step the left foot. Lower the left hand down, step the left foot next to the right foot. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale and fold. Step the right foot back behind you. Press through the bottom of the left foot to come all the way up, high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hold your right wrist with your left fingertips as you stretch out over to the right. You can bend both knees here as deeply as you want to. Take a nice deep breath in. Lift that left hip up a little bit more. Exhale. And then inhale, coming all the way back to the center. Bring your hands to the heart center. Spin your back foot flat. Come on up to warrior two on this side. Bend the left knee a little bit deeper. Press through the outside edge of the right foot. Left palm up, reach back behind you. Reverse warrior. Stretch out that left side. So lift the left hip up as you're bending the left knee. Inhale. As you exhale, circle your left fingertips down to the floor, just in front to the side of the left little toe. Float the right leg up. Reach the right arm up. Inhale. Now bow open that entire right side. Stretch out the right side. And then intentionally press the right side down so the left side lengthens. Do this 2 more times. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Stretch out the right. And exhale as you lengthen both sides. 1 more time, please. Inhaling. Bow open that right side. Reach the right fingertip above your head. Exhale, come back into Ardha Chandrasana. And then lower the right hand down and step the right foot next to the left foot. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale and fold forward. Plant your hands down. Step your left foot back, right foot back. Come to top of the push-up. Stay with your toes tucked under. Press the earth away as you lower the hips down. But really lift open the front side of the body. Let the shoulders be soft away from the ears. Exhale. Initiate the movement from the belly as you lift back up into downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up behind you. Inhaling. Exhale. Lower the left foot behind the right foot. Bend the right knee deep. Reach the left heel down towards the mat. Inhaling, left leg comes right next to the right, and then float the right leg up. Exhale, right ankle behind the left ankle, bend the left knee, press the right heel down. Inhale, right foot steps next to the left foot, bend the knees deep, jump, walk or float your feet to your hands. Inhaling, halfway up, exhale and fold, drop the head down. Bring your hands to your hips, come all the way up to standing. Inhale, reach the arms up. Fold over to the left, grab the right wrist. Inhale to the center, fold over to the right, grab the left wrist. Inhale to the center, hands come through the heart center, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, plant your hands down, step your left foot back behind you. Come back into your high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, grab your left wrist with the right hand, fold over to the right. Now we're gonna add on here. Inhale, come back up to the center. Go back into your warrior two. So bending that right knee a little bit deeper. Right palm up, reach back behind you, stretch it out, reverse warrior. Exhale, back into your Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Lift the left leg up. Inhale here. Now as you exhale, lower the left hand down and then reach the left toes to the back of your mat. So you come back into your lunge. Plant the left hand down, heel toe that right foot halfway down your mat. As you do, come to the left side of your body. So you're coming into this side plank or Vashisthasana variation. Inhale, reach the right arm up and over as you lift the hips up. Exhale, lower the hips down as you reach the right fingertips towards your heel. Inhale, press down to lift up. Exhale, lower the hips down as you reach your right fingertips over to your left heels. One more time. Inhale, lift up, pause here for a moment. And then lower the right hand down and just step the right foot to the back of your mat. Take a nice deep breath here. Exhale, come to top of the push-up. Drop your hips down. Inhale to this version of Cobra, so to keep the toes tucked under. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. And then walk, jump or float your feet to your hands. Inhaling, halfway up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, hands come to your hips. Come all the way up to standing. Reach the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Left wrist with your right fingertips stretch over to the right. Inhale. Come back to the center. Grab your right wrist with the left fingertips, stretch out the right. Inhale, coming all the way back to the center. Hands come to the heart center and fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold and step your right foot back behind you. Come on all the way up into your high lunge. Grab your right wrist with the left fingertips and stretch out the right side. Inhale here. Lift up to the center, please. Hands come to the heart center. Take it to your warrior two. Open to the side of your mat. Bend that left knee a little bit deeper. Turn the left palm up. Reverse warrior. Stretch it out. Inhale. We're going straight into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Circle your hands all the way down as you reach the right legs up. Inhale, bow open that side. Exhale, come back into Ardha Chandrasana. Lower the right hand down. Lift the right toes up. Bend the left knee. Reach the right toes to the back of your mat. Come back into your lunge. Plant your hands down. Heel toe that left foot halfway down your mat. So you're coming to the outside edge of your right foot. Left arm reaches up. Inhale, now lift the hips up as you reach the left fingertips over. Exhale, lower the hips down. Reach the left fingertips towards your right heel. Two more times. Inhaling, press to lift up. Exhale, lower the hips down and reach. Beautiful. One more time, please. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Stretch it out. Feel how good it feels to move in your body. Exhale, lower the hips down as you reach towards your right heel. Inhale, this time circle the hand all the way down and just step the left foot next to the right foot. Inhaling here, as you exhale, come to top of the push-up plank pose, lower the hips down, lift the heart up into this variation of cobra, and then drop your knees down and go into child's pose, stretch it out. Walk your hands over to the left side of your mat, lean your hips over to the right. Drop the hips down, head down. Inhale, come back to the center. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat as you lean your hips over to the left. Inhale, coming all the way back to the center. And then press yourself back up into tabletop pose. Inhale, reach the left toes back towards the back wall. And then cross that left leg behind the right leg. Lower the left toes down, lean onto that left side. Now walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. So your left toes to the right side of the mat, the hands to the right side of the mat. So now you're really stretching that entire left side. You can come down on your elbows if that feels good. Feel the opening in the left hip and the left IT band. Take a nice deep breath here, exhale. Come back to your hands if you're on your elbows. Walk your hands back to the top of your mat and step the left knee next to the right knee. Inhale, reach the right leg back. Cross the right leg behind, tuck your right toes under, and then walk your hands over to the left side of the mat. If it feels good, you can come down on your elbows and stretch that right side. Drop the head down. Take a nice deep breath in. Your right toes are tucked under. And then coming all the way back to the center once again, bring the right knee next to the left knee. Inhale, once again, reach the left toes back. Exhale, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Walk your hands back towards your right knee a little bit deeper. And then exhale and fold forward. So it's a little bit of a kind of a funky lunge here. Left knee is bent, your hands are a little bit closer to your right knee. And then see if you can take your shoulder underneath that left leg. So it's kind of like it almost looks like a spider, you know. My left shoulder is closer underneath the left hip, left knee, or left thigh. And then I'm just dropping my head down. And stay here for just a moment. Take a nice deep breath, and it's a really deep hip opener. And then come back to the center and begin to swivel on that right knee. So I'm just turning my right toes to the long side of my mat. And I'm gonna come all the way up, lifting. So I'm on my right knee, my left knee is bent. I'm gonna heel toe my left foot a little bit so it's aligned with my right knee. And it's kind of like you're in a warrior two, except when you're in your left, your right knee. Reach the arms out, inhale. And then tilt your arms, bring that left hand to the inside of the left ankle. So you really need to bend that right knee a little bit deeper. Exhale, come back to the center. Lower the right hand down as you begin to straighten the left knee. Reach the left arm up and over. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, come back to the center, bend the left knee, tilt your arms so that the left hand can touch your left ankle. Bend that left knee as deep as you can. And then coming back to the center, right hand comes down as you straighten the left knee. 1 more time, inhale. Take that left hand on the inside of the left ankle. And then come in all the way to gate pose as you straighten the left knee. Reach the left arm up and over. All the way back to the center. Bring your hands down and step your left knee back behind you. Inhale, reach the right toes back. Exhale, step the right foot to the outside of that right knee. Right hand. Right foot to the outside of the right hand. Drop the hips down. And then walk your hands a little bit closer to your left knee. So it kind of squares your hips a little bit more. Now see if you can drop your shoulder and maybe kind of work your shoulder underneath that right knee. Just a little bit, it doesn't have to go all the way in. Just kind of getting really deep into that right hip. Take a nice deep breath here. Exhale. And then coming back up, slowly begin to swivel on that left knee. So I'm just turning my left foot like this. And as I come up, you can bring your heel toe, that right foot a little bit closer so it's aligned with the left knee. Reach the arms out, so in your warrior two pose on the left knee. Now tilt your arms, and then as you bend the right knee, begin to reach the right fingertips towards your right ankle. Inhale, come back to the center. Lower the left hand down as you straighten the right knee and reach your right fingertips up and over. Inhale, bend the right knee, coming back to warrior two. Reach the right fingertips towards your right ankle, stretch it out. And then back to the center and all the way up and over as you straighten the right knee. I love this stuff, just moving in every direction that your spine allows. Bend that right knee, right hand comes into the right ankle. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, and go all the way back into this side plank variation. Stretch that right side. Inhale, come all the way back to the center. Circle your hands down to the floor and take your right knee back behind you. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift the hips up. Inhale, float the left leg up. Exhale, left ankle behind the right ankle. Bend the right knee deep so you can press the earth away and bring the left heel down towards the floor. Step the left foot next to the right foot. Float the right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, right ankle behind the left ankle. Bend that left knee so deep that the right heel comes down. Inhale, take the right foot next to the left foot. Bend your knees deeply and float, walk, or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale and fold. Hands come to your hips, come all the way up to standing. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. Grab the right wrist with your left fingertips, fold to the right. To the left. Exhale. Inhale to the center. Grab your left wrist and fold over to the right. Inhale to the center, hands come through the heart center and fold forward. Inhaling halfway up, exhale and fold, plant your hands down, step your left foot back behind you. Press through the bottom of that right foot, lift the arms up into your high lunge. Bend both knees, grab your left wrist with the right hand and fold over to the right. Inhale. Coming back up to the center, go through your warrior two pose. Extend your arms out, spin that back foot flat. Right palm up, reach back behind you, stretch it out, inhale, and then fly into your Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Reach the left arm up. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower the left hand down, bend the right knee, reach the left toes to the back of your mat, come into your lunge. Plant your left hand down, heel toe that right foot, halfway down your mat, or if you like to challenge yourself, you can step the right foot, stack the right foot on top of the left foot. Inhale, stretch out the right side. Exhale, lower the left hip down as you reach your right fingertips over. Two more times. Inhale, press and lift. Exhale and lower the hips. If you need to use that right foot as a kickstand, please by all means do that. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lower the hips down. And then bring your right hand down and lift up to downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down to top of the push-up. Keep your toes tucked under, lift the chest up into cobra, inhaling. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Bend your knees deep. Walk, jump, or float your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale and fold. Come all the way up to standing, please. Reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Last one. Grab your right wrist with the left fingertips, fold to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale, fold to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale through the heart center, come all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold and step your right foot back behind you. Come up to high lunge. Inhale, reach up. Pause here as you grab your wrist with your left fingertips and stretch out the right side. Inhale, lift up to the center. Exhale, open up into your warrior two. Bend the left knee. Left palm up, reach back behind you, exalted warrior. Exhale, circle your hands all the way down to the floor and lift the right leg up, Ardha Chandrasana. Inhale, bow, open the side. Exhale, lower the right hand down. Bend the left knee, reach the right toes to the back of your mat, come into your lunge. And then heel toe that left foot halfway down your mat. You can stay here or you can stack the feet. Inhale, stretch out the left side. Exhale, lower the hips down as you reach towards your toes. Inhale, press open, press the hips open. Exhale, lower the hips down. One more time. Inhale, lift and stretch. Exhale, lower the hips down. And then gently press your hands down, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Beautiful, beautiful job. Inhale. Exhale, bring the knees down, child's pose, drop the head down. Bring the forehead all the way down to the floor. Just rest for just a moment. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, and then with your next inhalation, sit tall. You can sit on one side and extend the legs out in front. As you extend the legs out, sit tall so you come into Dandasana, staff pose. You can have your hands resting next to your hips. Lift the chest up, shoulders are soft. Spread your toes wide apart from each other. Look at your toes, they're kind of waving at you. Keep the feet flexed. And then draw the right knee towards your chest, interlace the fingertips, and bring that heel a little bit closer to your buttocks. Bring that right arm on the inside of the right knee. So I usually like to have about 2 fist width between my inner thigh and my inner ankle. Reach the right arm up, palm is open. Reach the left arm up and stretch it out. Twist over to the left. Take a nice deep breath in, let the shoulders fall away from the ears. And then internally rotate both shoulders. So you see how I turn the inside arm, so I'm bowing forward. And then bend the elbows and see if you can find your left fingertips with your right hand. Now can you rotate a little bit more towards the left, but really think about just squeezing that right calf towards your right hamstring. Take a nice deep breath here. Exhale, and then unwind and take your right knee out to the right. Take your hands to your right, to your rib cage, turn your torso over to the left. Inhale, reach the right arm up, take your left hand next to your bum. As you stretch out that entire right side, begin to reach forward towards your left toes. Come back up, stretch it out, make that right side longer, and exhale and fold. One more time. Inhale, reach up, stretch it out. Exhale and fold, and maybe by now you can grab the outside edge of your left foot. Extend the chest up and exhale and fold into Janu Shirshasana. If you don't have your left foot, that's fine. You can rest your hand on your shin or in the back outside of your knee. But really think about your sternum lining up with your left knee. Drop the head down, lengthen the spine back behind you, send your tailbone back. And then gently unwind and sit tall. Take your right foot next to the right foot. Again, say hello to your toes. Press your hands down. Inhale, down Dandasana. And then draw the left knee to your chest. Leave enough space between your left ankle and your right inner thigh to be able to fit 2 fists. And then reach the left fingertips down, right fingertips up. Palms are open initially. Stretch out to the right. Take a nice twist. And then exhale, internally rotate both shoulders. So turn the entire arm in the shoulder socket. Bring the hands behind you. Maybe you'll find your fingertips, but really focus on just squeezing compressing that left hip. So you want to squeeze the left calf towards your left hamstring. Take a nice deep breath here. Exhale, drop the head down. Press firmly through the heel of that right foot. And then inhale, release your bind, come on up, and drop that left knee out to the left. Take your right hand next to your body, reach the left arm up, stretch it up. Oh, make that side so long. And then exhale and reach towards your toes. Inhale, reach up, and exhale and reach. One more time. You can see that each time you can reach a little bit farther. And then next time you come down here, wherever your hand lands. So maybe it's your knees, your shin, your ankle, or the outside of the right foot. Inhale, turn your sternum towards your right knee, and exhale and fold forward. Drop the head down, drop the forehead down, take a nice deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, go ahead and press yourself all the way up. Put both feet flat on the floor, please. Reach forward and then slowly begin to lower down one vertebrae at a time. Bring the soles of your feet together. And my friends, you have made it all the way through. So your right hand can rest on your belly. Your left hand can rest on your chest. Close your eyes. Just breathe for a few moments here. Feel the sides body. Feel how much space you've created on the left side. Feel how much space you've created on the right side. Nice deep breath here. Exhale. Bring the knees towards each other. We're just going to do a nice twist. We've done plenty of twists, but sometimes it feels good to just finish up with a twist. So whatever twist you like, maybe you like to just stack your knees and take it to the left, or you can cross your knees, or whatever feels good. And just close your eyes here for just 30 seconds. Let yourself rest for just a moment. And then gently come back to the center and repeat that same twist on the other side. So whatever you did on that side, just do it again on this side. And then coming all the way back to the center. And if you still have your blanket roll nearby, you can take that roll and put it under your knee. That always feels really good. Especially since we've been doing so much stretch on the side body, this feels really nice. Keep the feet supported with something underneath them. Keep your knees supported. Let the palms be open. Let the shoulders move away from the ears. Lengthen the back of your neck, please, so that the head, the back of your skull can rest comfortably on the floor. Not the top of your head, but the back of your skull. Close your eyes, please. And again, take your vision to the back of your eyelids. Notice, just like a 360 degrees cinema. You can go around and around. So it doesn't have to be, our visions are not limited per se to what we see when the eyes are open. You can actually feel and sense the air around you. You can feel and sense the sensations in your body. Maybe you can even feel and sense your thoughts. They just come and go. Let the thoughts come and go. As you're ready, gently begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingertips and your toes. Open and close your jaws, please. Draw one knee to your chest and then the other knee to your chest, and notice which nostril you're breathing out a little bit easier. Roll over to that side for just a moment. And then press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Bring in your hands to the heart center. Bow down to yourself, first and foremost, for creating this time and space to take care of yourself. What a beautiful gift to give to yourself. And thank you for taking me along your journey each and every time you show up on your mat. Have a beautiful week. Namaste.